Well, hello everyone, and happy Saturday. It's Saturday, March 25th, 2023 at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, and we are live for Date Night with Lisa. So welcome everybody. Hello, hello, hello. I know you guys have been waiting all day to see me. I know, I'm just kidding. I don't know, maybe some of you guys have been waiting all day. I don't know. Oh, I hope you guys have had a great Saturday. It is just gorgeous here. Well, not really. It is gorgeous right now, but it was raining earlier, but now the sun's out. And it is beautiful. It's like 75 degrees but it was kind of cloudy all day and a little bit drizzly for a while, but now the sun's out. And it has just been so nice having some good weather for a change. Well, not for a change. I mean, we've had pretty good weather lately, but anyway, I have been cleaning for 2 days straight, pretty much most of the day, today and yesterday. I haven't gotten out of my pajamas, so I am still in my PJs right now. And it's been a pretty non-exciting day. But I do feel like I've gotten a lot accomplished and gotten organized a little bit in my stamp room because the retiring list is coming out soon. So I've got to make room for new stuff. So I'm trying to clear out some stuff and get rid of some stuff and make room. So I have some exciting stuff at the end of the video to show you. So let me say hello to everybody. Hello, Karen. Hey, Katie. Hey, Cynthia. Hey, Diana. Hey, Julie. Hey, Bonnie. Hey, let me see. Minda, Laura. Who have I missed? Sherry, Judy, Ida, Becky, Jody, Annie, Tina. You guys are going by so fast I can't see. Regina, Belinda, Patricia, Therese, Karen, Tony, Linda, Audrey, Carol, Patricia. Oh, I already said Patricia. All right, I think I caught up. All right, so don't forget to give me a thumbs up when you get on here and say hello. Everybody say hello. We got Australia in the house. And oh, Sherry says raining there all day. Beautiful in Florida. All right. Everybody having a great day, I hope. Canada in the house. I love it when people from all over the world are here, not just the United States. I love that. We can all come together for stamping. That just excites me that, even though parts of the world are like, you know, not getting along for other reasons, it's like we can all get along and just come together to be crafty. It doesn't matter what else is going on in the world. Everybody can get along and do crafting together. And we don't have to think about all that stuff when this is going on because we can just have fun. Isn't that just so cool that it doesn't matter where you're from? We can all just be friends and have fun and love each other and tell jokes, and it just is so cool that we have this platform to do this. And I think it's just very cool that we have all these friends from all over the place. And I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right, I do have some cards to give away too at the end of the video. Oh, and I do have, if you were here last time, you heard me talk about Debbie Spicer, our Spice Girl. So she is going through some really, really hard times right now. She has been diagnosed with cancer, a very, very severe, bad form of cancer. And right now it's not looking very good for her. So she needs some really, really, really heavy prayers, lots and lots of prayers. We all need to pray for her. And I do have her address. She said I could give out her address and email if any of you guys want to email her or send her a card. This is her address. If you want to take a screenshot or write it down, it's kind of a long address, so it's probably easier to take a screenshot. Or if you just replay, you can pause it and do it that way. My handwriting is kind of messy, but it's 11274 South Fortuna Road, Suite D2, 351, Yuma, Arizona, 85367. Email is gma, like grandma, purple, @gmail.com. Okay. Yes, Debbie Spice Girl. I don't see her on here tonight. She's supposed to find out Monday some more results, but it's not very good. So definitely say some prayers for her, lift her up, and let's just really, really pray hard because she's really down in the dumps right now. So please send her a card and lift her up. So you can email her too if you want to, or if you're friends with her, give her a call. I'm sure she'd like to hear from you. All right, so this is what we're making tonight. So last time we did these 5 cards. So we did this one, the smile card, this one, and this one. Oh, it gets all blurry when I do that. I hate that when I move that the camera gets blurry. I'll hold it still. Maybe I'll go really slow. Okay, there's one. If I go slow, it doesn't get blurry. There's one. There's one. I have to go in slow motion. All right, and there's the other one. So those are the 5 from the first video. So if you missed part 1, definitely go back and watch that one. And tonight we're going to do part 2, which is the other 5 from class. Yes, Debbie is always our cheerleader on this channel, so definitely send her some prayers and some happy mail because she needs it right now. And she is very uplifting on these videos, so we're missing her tonight. She's been sleeping a lot because she's very tired, so that's probably why she's not on here. Oh, she's here. She's here. Yes, we were just talking about you, Spice Girl. Yes. We were just talking about you, and I just gave everybody your address. So hopefully you're going to be flooded with mail soon. Oh, I wanted to show you something too. Remember the other day when I was showing you the Joseph's coat technique and I goofed and so this was the card that I made the other day. And I showed you the Joseph's coat technique, and I was so tired that I accidentally embossed the card first before I put the color on it. And I was like, oops, we had to start all over. So this was the card. I actually just embossed it, and I said, oh, I'll do something with it later. So I had it sitting in my box. So I just heated it up, embossed it, and then I said, well, I'll just stick the same colors on it. So I did the exact same thing, but I didn't have the color underneath. I just put the color on top. So I did everything the same, except I didn't put the dark blue on top. So this is what the card looked like. Exactly the same, except without the dark blue on top. So I thought it came out really pretty. So that's what so this was just emboss resist. This was the Joseph's coat. So I thought that looks really good. I know none of you guys are watching me now. Everybody's talking to Debbie. Let's just take a minute and talk to Debbie. Say hello, Debbie. Hey, Debbie. We all love you, and we are so glad you're on here tonight. Everybody's sending you prayers. Yep. Because we love you. All right. So, oh, I got some happy mail too. So let me show you that. I got lots to talk about tonight. All right. Everybody's sending you cards. That's good. Like those cards. Good. I think they're so pretty. Second card looks great. I know. I think I even like the second card better than the first card almost. All right. So I got a couple happy mail cards. So this one is from Joan Preslar. And this is like an envelope fold card using that really pretty paper that was in Celebration. So it looks like an envelope, and you just pop it up, and then it pops open, and then you have a note inside. So I thought that was really cute. And she sent me the directions on how to make it. So I thought that was cool. So thank you, Joan. I'd love it. And then I got one all the way across the water from Anya from Germany. So she sent me a little Easter bunny card. I thought that was so cute with my favorite paper. Also from Celebration. So Anya sent me rabbit greetings. So thank you, Anya. I love it. Love it. And that was my favorite paper. And so that was my happy mail. And don't forget, we do have still the card kit for this month, which is the napkin cards. So you can get these card kits either one or both. So if you, you'll get 4 sets of supplies. So you can either get 4 of these or 4 of these or 2 of each. If your order is $50 or more and you use the host code. And then if your order is $100 or more, you'll also get a free pack of gems. And I'll just pick one and put it in your envelope and stick it in there for you. All right, and you've got a few more days to get that because today is the 25th, so you got 6 more days. All right, so we're gonna get started stamping. And hopefully you guys are gonna pay attention to me for a minute. I know, we all love Debbie. I will fight, guys, and love you all. Thank you, Lisa. This is so nice of you. It's called Burkitt lymphoma, if you want to look it up. Spice Island didn't protect me. Well, Debbie, we're all going to be praying for you, so you're going to get thousands of prayers. So God's going to protect you. That's what we're going to do. So that is bigger. And we can do miracles if we all pray. All right, so you ready, guys? We've got to get this. I don't know why this goes in and out. And I see everybody's videos doing that, except for like professional people. But I don't know why it just goes in and out when it focuses. All right, so first card we're going to do is this one. So for this one, we've got a little bit of stamping. So these are the supplies we need. So we've got our back piece, which is the base of the card. And last time I showed you what you get in the card kit. So you get a pack of 20 of these note cards and 20 envelopes. And then you also get a pack of the Memories and More kit, which is 50 cards. And some of them are 4x6 and most of them are 3x4. So this is one of the cards. So you're going to get one of those in your kit. And then this is a piece of crushed curry, which is 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. This little piece right here is also crushed curry, and it is, let's see, I don't have my little Post-its tonight, sorry. It's 2 1/2 by 1, and this one is 2 1/4 by 3/4. And I'm just going to get some scrap paper because I have to stamp on this. So we're going to be stamping the leaves around the edge. So I'm going to start with, oops, the outside part. So it's a 2-step stamp. So I'm going to do the outside part first, and I'm going to do it twice. So like that. And just kind of go around the whole thing. I don't know if y'all can hear the dogs barking next door. Okay, so there you go. So there's the darker one. And then I'm also going to do the words while I've got this out. So on the words, I'm doing Thinking of You on my little white piece. So I was so excited because I was cleaning my stamp room. And I've been, I told you I have like 20 some boxes probably of stuff. Like every time I do a video or a class, I have a shoebox, which is really like one of those white Sterilite boxes with all the stuff to make the card in it. So it's got all this ink pads, the blocks with stamps on them, the ribbon, anything, the paper, everything that's in there that I need. And so when I finished with it, instead of putting it away like I should, I just set it somewhere because I never have time to put it all away. And I usually have extra stuff in there, so I want to make the extra cards and all that stuff. So between yesterday and today, I actually put away and finished 8 boxes of stuff. So that was a lot. And then I also cleaned out a whole bunch of other stuff. So I was really excited with that. All right, so we're done with that. That was soft suede that we stamped with. So now I've got crumb cake. And we're going to do the inside of the leaves. So I'm going to ink that up in crumb cake. And then we're just going to go back on top. And I'm going to need my glasses for this so I can see what I'm doing. So I'm just going to line it up right on top and stamp. And then turn it and stamp right on top of that one too. This one's harder to see, but it's lighter, so it doesn't really matter if you're exact or not. And it's easier if you can look right on top of it, but we'll just do the best we can because I'm looking from the side and I don't want to get my head right in the camera. Then you'll see how bad my hair looks because I haven't even brushed it or anything today. I just crawled out of bed and did nothing except clean and stamp. And it was just such a nice feeling not to have to worry about doing a project today. I was like, oh, I don't have to do that. But there you go. All right, so there's the back of it. So now we're done stamping. And if you wanted to, you could do a couple leaves on the inside of the card too. I haven't really been doing the inside of the cards for these, but you could certainly do that. All right, so now we're just going to glue these together. So let me put that on here. Oops, you know what? Let me do these two first together because we got to put ribbon around these two. I love this paper. I think this is like the most gorgeous designer paper. All right, so I've got a little piece of the gold ribbon here, and this is one of my favorite ribbons. I'm just dying to see that retired list because I have so much ribbon and design. Well, I know all the designer paper is going to retire because that retires every year. But I've got so much ribbon, and I'm thinking, oh, if all this ribbon retires that I have, I don't know what I'm going to do. All right, so we're going to put that like right in the middle. And then we're going to put these two together. And I'm going to put them on with dimensionals on the back. And, oops. Oh, remember I told you about the bird? The bird nest on my wreath on my porch. So yesterday I went out to check on it to see what was going on, and the birds were gone. And so they had kind of destroyed the nest a little bit. It was like falling off of the wreath, and I realized, so I just went ahead and pulled it out because I realized they were totally gone. And so I pulled that nest out and threw it over in the grass. There was a whole nother nest behind that nest. So there was two. They were about this big, two full nests in that wreath. And I was like, you gotta be kidding me. But the babies were gone. And I had to throw the whole thing away because they had destroyed it and then pooped all in it. So there went that wreath. And that was a really expensive wreath too. I was so mad. But at least the babies are gone, so. And there was no sign of them. So I guess they were okay. But anyway, there goes the babies. Because I was worried they were going to be sitting there for like days and days and days. All right, so we're going to tuck some of these behind here. I think I did this one first. But I think the bird was mad at me because he pretty much destroyed my wreath after that. Like there was more stuff like pulled out of it. All right, so I got two leaves off the stickers and then one little leaf right here. All right, and there you go. Oops, you know what I forgot? I forgot my shimmer spray. Oh wait, I think I have some over here. Hold on. Yep, I got a little one right here. Let me get this. I have my baby shimmer spray. Oh, there we go. All right. Oh, you know what I forgot too is gems. We have gems on here. All the cards have some gems. Okay, now it's done. All right, so there's the first one. So there's that one. So what do you think of that one? I love it. All right, two birds in the wreath. That is twice blessed. It would have been nice to have some sun for a change. Champagne Shimmer Paint. Can't remember the brand name though. Oh, champagne shimmer paint. It's Sukaniko is the brand. I have the link. If you go in the description box, the link is down there where to buy it. And there's also a link if you want to buy it already made. There's one that's on Amazon that's kind of similar. Yeah, I'm hoping Stampin' Up! Will bring it back in the new catalog because I have promoted it so much that, you know, a lot of people use it now. So maybe they'll bring it back in glitter too. Wouldn't that be awesome? Let's see. Yes, it does feel good getting organized, but I need about a week off from work to even get more organized because I'm really far behind. I'm like a ribbonaholic. I'm a paperholic and a ribbonaholic and, well, really like a Stampin' Up-aholic. I buy everything, and then when the retirement list comes out, I have so much left over. Yep. All the DSP will retire. Well, one time, actually a couple times they have kept like one pack. So I take that back. They did keep one pack. I think a couple times they've kept 1 or 2 packs, but all right. So there's the first one. And then the next one we're going to do is this one. So we've got this one. So you need your card base. Let me switch this around. You need your card base. And then you need this card, the one that says these are the days. Then you need a piece of, what color is that? I think that's Petal Pink. Petal Pink 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. These 2 cards, and these are both 3 by 4. A piece of the, yeah, that's Petal Pink ribbon. So Petal Pink ribbon, and then another bow, and then this little piece I cut from another card that I used that I cut up the words from. So that's what you need. And then we're just going to glue some of this together. So we're going to start with these 2. And so there's really not much cutting because most of this is the cards. So the only thing that I really cut pretty much for most of these is these little pieces right here, which are the 3 1/4 by 4 1/4 pieces. And then sometimes the little pieces for the words, but most of it, I'd say 90% of this is really the cards themselves do most of the work. So a lot of these came with words that I didn't want to use the words that were on it, so I just covered them up. And so they're like this side has words. I didn't want those, so I used the other side. So if there's words you don't want, just cover them up and use the other side. I love this paper. This is one of my favorites. So this one, like if you want to use this paper, you could put something there and cover that up if you don't want those words. So, oh my gosh, I just realized I forgot to stamp the background. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're going to have to do that the hard way now because I'm supposed to put leaves on the back. Okay. I'm talking and chewing gum at the same time. No, I'm not really chewing gum. I'm just talking. All right, we're going to have to do this the hard way and get some scrap paper. You guys, I need somebody who can talk to me through the video and tell me to stop. All right, so let's stamp the leaves. All right, we're going to have to do it the hard way without messing up my paper. Well, here it doesn't matter because really most of that's not going to show. Let's see. That's going to be covered. So technically I could stamp that there and there. Yep. Oh, that works good. Okay. Same thing here. I could do the same thing. Oh, so really it's okay. All right. I was okay. Okay. Oh, and I got to stamp the words too. All right. So, crisis averted. Have you guys seen that new show called True Lies? I think it's basically based on the movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger, where he was the spy and Jamie Lee Curtis was his wife. And then at the end of the movie, she finds out, he's really a spy, and they're like on a helicopter, like in Key West, and they're, oops, that's crooked. Anyway, that was a movie like a long time ago, but so it's a new show that's on, and I think it's on like ABC maybe. And but it's basically based on the same premise. I'm gonna put this on with dimensionals. But it's really cute. But the girl who plays the wife on the show reminds me so much of the one who played Lana on Smallville. I don't know if y'all ever watched that show, but that used to be one of my favorite shows back in the day. My daughter and I used to watch that every week. That was one of our favorite shows. And the girl looks just like her, but it's not her. I looked it up, and it's not her, but it looks like her. But she's so cute. But it is a really cute show. I mean, it's kind of like far-fetched and not really, not like really they could be spies. It's really far-fetched, but it's cute. My favorite news show is that one, the missing persons one. That Alert Missing Persons. That's a good show. And that Alaska Daily is good too. All right, so these go with dimensionals also. And that's going to go right on top of that. Right there. And then our bow will go right on here. And then we need some pearls for this one. And take your pick tool. So let's put one there, one here, and one. I'm going to have them like diagonal. We'll do one there. All right. And then we need a little squirt. Squirt, squirt. Oh, wow. That came out really thick. This squirter is not my good squirter. Let's try that again. Oh, that's not good. This one must be a little clogged up. We need to dry that. All right, let me see about that. Yeah, this one's a little cloggy. All right, my other good one is not here. It's on the dining room table. And somebody said, where do I film this? I film this in my office, which is one of my bedrooms. So I turned one of the bedrooms into an office, and this is where I keep my camera and my computer and all that stuff. It's basically an office. And my dining room is where I do my stamp classes, and that's where all my stamping stuff is. So every time I do a video, I got to just bring my box of stuff with me. So I bring basically my shoebox of stuff for everything to make everything for the video. So, man, that's really soaked. It's okay. It didn't mess it up. All right, so that's that card. So I hope you like that one. It'll dry. All right, next card. Next one is this one. So this one, no stamping. We're just doing a sticker for this one. Let me read comments real quick in between cards. Haven't seen it. True Lies was a funny movie. Yeah, it was a really funny movie. Yeah, I do need a sidekick. At least I'm not running with scissors. Yep. Oh, good. Melanie's going to Arizona to see Spice Girl on tomorrow. Petal Pink is one color you never got. What? I use that color all the time. That's a smart way to use wordy pieces. I'd never do that with paper packs and pads that have cut apart. Huh. Showing us your superpowers. Oh, hey, Beth. Did you just get on here? Yep. That movie was hilarious. That movie was hilarious, especially when Jamie Lee Curtis was trying to be sexy and fell over. I know. I love Jamie Lee Curtis. She's so funny. Might be safer when chewing paper and not going handy to scissors or cutters. The guy who plays the husband was on the Reba show. I've never seen anybody on the show except for the black guy who plays Gibbs. He's like the computer guy. And the funny thing is, I thought he was Forrest Whitaker, but he's not. He just looks like him. And then I looked it up because I thought that's who it was, but it's not, because I looked up the cast and he just looks like him, but it's some other guy. But he's been in, what was he in? Something like NCIS or one of those shows, CSI or something. I love the way you put these together. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Don't forget thumbs up. Thumbs up. Don't forget. Oh, next Sunday. Oh, takes 4 days to drive with a U-Haul. Oh, gosh. Where are you? Oh, Florida. Okay. Yeah, Florida is far from Arizona. Okay, next one is super easy peasy. All right, all you got to do is put these two together and see, again, I didn't want those words. So when we have each other, we have everything. That's really like something you would give your husband or something. So that I didn't want those words. So we're going to cover that. Oh, I hate to cover that. That's so pretty on the other side. Okay, we're going to turn that over though. And then we're going to use a sticker. So we're going to use this thank you sticker and put it like right in the middle of this. And then put that on here. And then cover that up. So that'll go right in the middle. Boom. There you go. Okay, then we're going to wrap the ribbon around. And you'll never know there was words there. And you guys can get these kits and just copy all these cards. And plus I've seen other people with these card kits too. So there are just literally hundreds of ideas out there for these card kits. All you gotta do is just search it on YouTube and you'll find a ton. I had like 2 pieces or 2 sheets of dimensionals that had just basically the edges left. So I took one of them and cut them all up and put them on the other one. Because you hate to waste them. I'm not going to throw them away because they're still good. All right, and then that goes right in the middle. That gold is kind of hard to see the thank you because it's embossed on there. But you can see it. So now we've got thank you instead of whatever was under there. I can't remember. And I'm not going to squirt that because I'll squirt it later because my thing is clogged up. So that squirter is not as good as the other one. All right, next card. All right, any more comments? We've got that he was summer. Oh, Mel just finished The Summer I Turned 16. That was the best movie. I mean, well, not movie, but series. That was good. I watched that last summer. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. I didn't see that. How do you sell your used and unused stamps paper? You guys are going to see. Because I'm going to sell some today at the end of the video. All right, so next card we're going to do is this one. Oops. Put that there. All right, so we've got the back piece, and then this is a super easy one. So this one, again, we have the card. So it comes just like that. This piece matches this piece, actually. So I didn't want that one. Today's memories, tomorrow's moments. These mainly come like for scrapbooking, but I am not a scrapbooker. So I used to be like way back in the day, like a billion years ago, but I really never got that much into it. And so I basically used to do it just so I could hang out with some of my girlfriends when I was teaching. And so we would get together on the weekends and do scrapbooking. But I would basically sit there and talk the whole time and maybe do like one page. And I really didn't like it. I just kind of did it just because I wanted to hang out and, you know, eat. And we'd always bring food and drink. And it was just fun. And so one of the girls, my friends, she's like, have you ever tried stamping? You probably like that better because it's faster. And I was like, no, I never heard of stamping. And so she showed me some Stampin' Up stamps and showed me how to make a card. And that was it. I was hooked. And that was 23 years ago. And that was it. I called up the demonstrator on her catalog had quit. And so I just called Stampin' Up and they sent me the name of a demonstrator. And that's my upline right now. And I signed up 22 years ago this month. And that is my story. And I never intended to have a party ever. I just wanted to get the discount. And my upline was like, you should just try to have a party, you know, you'd get your stuff like free. I was like, no, I can't do a party. I could never do that. I could never get in front of people and do that. No, I was too nervous. And now look, I'm doing videos. Can you believe it? All right, so we do a bow on there, and then we need some pearls for this one. We're going to do some bigger pearls. If you had told me back then that I would be doing YouTube videos, I would have laughed in your face. Well, I don't even think YouTube was around back then, so. But I was terrified when I did my first party. But I invited all my teaching friends over. I was sure nobody was going to buy anything. I want to put one right there, but let me move this one. Move this one over to over here. And that was my first party. I invited all my teaching friends over. I had like maybe 10 people come. And I made the ugliest card. It was so ugly. I'm not even kidding. It was really ugly because I really was bad back then. And okay, spray, shimmer. And they still bought $800 worth of stuff. I was absolutely floored. I said, no way that they bought all this stuff from me. I was just like, wow. And that was it. I said, okay, well, if they bought all that stuff and I made an ugly card, just think what they would do if I made a pretty card. So my upline helped me and taught me how to make some pretty cards. And then I got better, but pretty much I just copied. And back then we didn't even have Pinterest. We didn't have computers, nothing. We didn't have internet. We had magazines. You had to look at a magazine. My upline, her name is Faith Clark. She's awesome. I love her. And she's so sweet. And she taught me. And you know, the funny thing was when I first started stamping, I went to Michael's and bought all the paper and stuff at Michael's and all the stamp pads, and nothing matched. You know, I would have like blue paper that was like, let's say I bought paper that was like this color, and then the ink pad would be like, I don't know. I don't even have a color, a blue color. Let's say this color. So this would be the ink pad. This would be the paper at Michael's. So this would be the blue ink pad. This would be the blue paper. So you go to make a card and nothing matched. And I didn't understand why. Because I was so stupid. So anyway, she explained to me like Stampin' Up colors and how all that worked. And that was it. I threw away all the stuff from Michael's. So that was it. All right, so this one, you just need a piece of green. This is, what is this? Soft succulent. That's the best thing about Stampin' Up. I love how all the colors match everything. The ink pad matches the paper, matches the markers, and the Stampin' blends and everything. So this is 4 3/4 by 3 3/4. And then this one is 3 1/2 by 4. And I mean, 3, wait a minute, what is it? 4 1/4 by 3 1/4. Okay. So 3 1/4 by 4 1/4, 3 3/4 by 4 3/4. So you've got a 1/2 inch difference there. And then this is the card. And then this one is a 1/2 inch by 2 3/4. All right, so we're just going to glue these together. Oh, somebody's mowing their grass. It's dark out. That's crazy. I used to have a neighbor at my old house who would mow the grass about 9 or 10 o'clock at night, and you'd look out the window and it was literally pitch black dark, and there was not even a street light. The street light was at my house at the end of the court, and I'm like, what is he doing? I mean, he couldn't even see anything. I'm like, how do you see at all? Plus the bugs are out when it's late. Okay. All right, I've got a stamp happy birthday and soft succulent on here. My block is a little bit too small for this. I didn't have one of those long skinny ones. All right, there we go. All right, and then we're going to put this on here with a little bit of glue. And I just want it right up to the edge, like that. And there you go. All right, and this one we're going to put some of those champagne rhinestones. So we're going to do 3 of those. And these are my favorites. Well, I love pearls too. They're both my favorites, so they better not ever get rid of those. They've been around a long time. Let's see, we'll do one over here. All right, spray. And there you go. So we've got all these cards that we've done today. Well, I didn't do all these today, but oh my gosh, look at all those. Can you believe it? You had a neighbor that wore a headlamp on a helmet, 10 o'clock at night. Well, this guy didn't have a headlamp, a helmet, nothing. The shells card must be the simplest thing ever. It looks so good. It is the best thing ever. Where did it go? Yeah, that's easy peasy. Like, all you got to do is glue those pieces together and then, well, happy birthday. And it comes just like that. I didn't have to do anything. Super easy card. All these cards are really easy. I mean, literally, it takes no time at all. You just change bookcases and have all the stamping magazines that you had since 1997. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. I have come a long way. Oh my gosh. If you saw some of the cards that I made, let me tell you, one of my very first cards that I was so proud of was a bee and a bear. It was a little bear that sat there. I just stamped the bear, and then it had a little bee that I stamped above it, and I drew with the little dashed line, like a little swirl to the bee, and then I cut with deckled scissors, cut it out, hand cut it out so it was crooked, and then I sponged it. It was the ugliest card I've ever seen, but I thought it was really good. I wish I had saved them, but when I moved, I did save them for a long time, but then when I moved, I finally threw them all away. But it was so, they were just the ugliest cards. Oh, I'm not even kidding. They were really hideous cards. Yeah, catalogs were a good source back then, and then those stamping magazines. But yeah, we didn't have Pinterest or YouTube or anything like that. Used to work with, a woman used to work with bought me to Stampin' Up! Party in 2003, and you were hooked. Called the demo your dealer. Yep. I'm telling you, it was hard to find ideas back then, but pretty much I used to copy everybody. When Pinterest and YouTube started, boy, I would copy everything off of there. I didn't ever come up with an original idea until I had to. When I started doing videos and I had to actually come up with original ideas, That was stressful for me. Okay, so I have cards to give away and I have something to show you. So I have some boxes. So when I cleaned out everything, I have lots of extra stuff. So I'm selling, oh my gosh, it's so heavy. I can't even lift it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I've got these boxes. They are the, oh, you know what? I forgot to look up and see how much they cost to mail them. I want to say it's like $18. Okay, so I filled each one with stuff. Oh, and they're upside down. Darn it. All right, let me dump it out. Okay, so we have designer paper. So each box is going to be totally different, but they all will have about the same stuff. So you'll get some designer paper. So this is, some of them will be full packs that are brand new. Sometimes they'll be partial packs. But if they're partial packs, then you'll get at least an extra partial pack. So like this one is a big fat pack. That was a Hostess one, I think. So you'll get about at least 4 packs worth. And then 2 packs of new cardstock that are not opened. And then, what is this? Oh, this is a box of, a pack of boxes, those mini paper pumpkin boxes. This is a Memories and More kit to do, just like I did, except it's the hand-penned one. Then you get stamp set, snowflakes, a stamp set with the dies, a bundle, another stamp set, oops, it keeps getting blurry, another stamp set, some ribbon, and another ribbon, 2 ribbons, some gems, and some more gems, and some more ribbon. So they all have about the same amount of stuff in them. Some have more, some have less. It just, I put it in until I couldn't fill it. You know, each box I've got 7 boxes and I filled them until I couldn't put any more stuff in there. So, ooh, it's heavy. So they all are heavy, but each box has around the same amount of stuff and they're all filled to the brim with stuff. But they all have designer paper, cardstock, at least 4 stamp sets, and at least one of them is a bundle, ribbon, card kits, cardstock, and gems and all that stuff. But anyway, I'm going to sell them for $100 plus shipping, and I think the shipping is $18, but I'll do it for $115 total. I can't ship to anywhere except United States. So it has to be just United States. So sorry about that. So you just have to email me at stampgirl2@cox.net if you want to get one. And then I can do PayPal or Venmo. So total would be $115, and that's with shipping. And so just email me there. And you can get your box full of goodies, and they're all worth at least $200 and some because I priced it out like most of the stuff's new. Almost all of it is new. The only thing that would be, some of the stamp sets are used, but not most of them. All the ribbons new, the cardstock's new, the paper packs are new. Almost everything's new except for the designer paper. Some of them are a little bit taken out, but not much. All right, so we've got some cards to give away. Some of these are swap cards. So let me pick some winners. All right. I think I've got 4. All right. So this one was a swap card. And I can't remember who made that. A taco one. So let me pick a winner. Let me see. This one is Bonnie Blake. Bonnie Blake. You win this one, the taco card. So send me your address at stampgirl2@cox.net. And the next one is this one with that farm paper from Oh, this was Bobby Yoko made this one. This is a swap card. So the winner of this one is, let me see. Who hasn't won in a while? Marlene N. You got this one. And this one. Oh, I thought I had 4. I could have sworn I had another one. Oh, well. I don't know where it went. All right. Last one is, let me see. Chi Omega. I think that's Kathy. Is it Kathy? I'm pretty sure. I can't remember. Okay. All right. So you win the last one. So congratulations, girls. And don't forget, email me at stampgirl2@cox.net if you want to get a box or if you want to get your card sent to you. And let me read the last comments before we go. And Annie Wagner, I've never won. I am sorry. I think your name sounds familiar. Sometimes you guys who say you haven't won actually have won, because I have picked a lot of people who have won and never claimed their cards. So I would say at least probably 30 people I have picked, probably more than that I have picked winners and they have never claimed their cards. So then I just put them back in and pick other people. So you have to watch all the videos. So if you miss the videos and your name is called, because sometimes I pick them from the comments too. So I'll go back and read all these comments. All right, you guys, don't forget, say a prayer for Debbie Spicer and send her a card. And we will be back on Tuesday with a brand new card. I'll have to work on that Monday. I got to work all day tomorrow, do a double tomorrow. Oh, if you want to send Debbie Spicer a card, I gave her at the beginning of the video. Here's her address again. So here's her address and email. If you want to take a screenshot of that, it's also at the beginning of the video. All right, you guys. I will see you back on Tuesday. And have a great rest of your weekend. And I'll see you then. Bye-bye.